Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as the game wants to load in, we're back into East. When we last left East, we finally beat the final boss, the puzzle with the hammer, and now we're on our way to a little bit of extra content, that being saving Fina and the world. And when we last left it off, yeah, we beat the boss, and we helped out Rava over here. And what he has to say is that the door leading to the girl's cell can only be opened by one with an evil heart, but I can find a way. So, last I was told, I have to use these mirrors at their feet. Oh my goodness! We've got Vilvins to contend with. They're having masses of tentacles and an eye, it looks like. Mr. Golden Knight can't reach me. At their fate, at their Matthew, at their James. Wonder how quickly I'll be able to get through my Vilvin quota. Oh, and to look at this! Wow. These guys actually are pretty quick to spawn. That's good on me. I can just go up and down and get my quota out quick like. You already got the strength of Vilvins. Where's the Vilvan? Viruvan. Doesn't take a whole lot to take them out, but at the same time, they take a nice chunk out of me. Alright, we got the strength of the Vilvins. They spawn so fast, it's great. Let's see, still need their experience and gold values. This is all good. It's always nice when the last entry you need to fill out is not one of the main three, because it's just a quick indicator, yep, you're done. Alright. Just their gold to fill out now. And then I can use my heal ring to undo all these bumps and lumps that I've been getting. Nope, still a few more to go. Bada bing, bada bang! Now the question is, which mirror takes me further into the area? There, Zeno... Jiva? I plan on playing every East game in order. Well, it's already too late for that. I already played East 8. That was the first game I played in the series. That was a gift given to me by a friend a long time ago. In fact, both of the main Falcom games that I played were gifts. And then as soon as I started playing Falcom games, my interest grew, and now I'm starting for the start. Hammer thing is never really cited as a low point in the game. Probably didn't pay attention to some of the dialogue. I mean, at the same time, wasn't the dialogue something cryptic about music that needed to be stopped? It's like, well, where'd I get from there? Oh boy. Things are getting mazy. Okay, so we've gone backwards. Don't know if which. Oh wait, did I go backwards? Well, that's definitely one way to know. So, the only way through, I had to go... Okay, so I went down through here, and now we go through the right. Yeah, are there any items for me to find out here? If I break some pipes, maybe the music will stop. Really? I was too busy celebrating a boss win in voice acting. That might just have to be a fact of streaming, is that I can't exactly register what everything means. Alright, we are now dealing with the Wild Wearer, pardon me. The font in this game sometimes goes wild. I like this aggressive respawn. Makes filling out the entries nice and simple. That was silly. But I know we can't use that mirror anymore. That does not move forward. At least I don't think so. Now, how many of you do I need to send to the Shadow Realm? Because all those flying giblets and bloodstains on the ground can only be signs of transportation into a dark realm. Am I right? You can't beat my bumps. Alright, we got strength, we got defense. Can we get that health now? Easy does it. Let's see. Oh, we got everything else beside the health. That's good. So as soon as the Wild Warder's HP appears, we can move on and try to actually get through this. And that one sent me back to the fork. Unless I'm supposed to go down the left and I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. It's possible. The very first time I defeated it, I still will not forget my reaction when I defeated an enemy and it just blew up into giblets. Guardian of the Silver Armor in Darm's Tower Mirror Maze. Wears thick armor, but its intelligence is the real threat. Chases down intruders with intent to behead. Fortunately, I am Adol Christian. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of healering chicanery. What does this go again? Ah, this the exit? This is the exit. Were there any items in here? Never mind, it is not the exit. Oh, there was a treasure in there, being guarded by a man. Oh, right. I can't heal if I'm walking. That's a staple of the solo Adol games. The blood and the body parts. Kinda wish they kept that into the party-based games. Man, I can only imagine what it'd have been like to see... Oh, of course you would do that. Really does feel like if Sahad finished off an enemy, that they would go flying into body parts. Let's see, so this brings me all the way around to here. Now all I need to do is find which way leads me to that treasure chest. Unless I'm not meant to get that treasure chest from here. It's entirely possible. Yeah, that sends me all the way back to the start. Which way gets me to that treasure, though? If it's even possible. And then going up here just sends me back. Understood. And then if I go all the way down, this one takes me all the way back to the... Like, is this all the way back? No, it felt like all the way back, but I don't think it is. I haven't tried this one yet. Enemies are getting trixies and hobbitsies. There we go. Silver armor has been reobtained. Finally. Almost forgot you existed. Hey, heal ring. The honorary silver ring. Adol had to tone it down so everyone else wouldn't think he's some kind of psychopath. Yeah, no. Considering all of the, considering all the subversive stories that I've read and watched about JRPG protagonists, if they were real or realistic, like, if an actual person had the capabilities of a protagonist, I can believe it. Let's see if I can speedrun this back to the intended point. Nope, that wasn't it. Was it down? Was it left? Hey guys, let's speedrun this. Gets lost again. If playing Hoyoverse Gotchas has told me anything, 50-50s are not my friend. Aye, Chihuahua. I remember I went well off the beaten path in order to get progress. Like, yeah, all the way... No, this was to get the, Yeah, this was to get the treasure. Yeah, there it is. What was the way to get forward again? So there's only one way out of here. Or... is there? This is it? No, this isn't it. What was it? Oh no. I'm so bad at these. Alright, gotta commit some things to memory. So, the first mirror leads to the fork. So, that's where I need to go. Then I go to the right. And then... pure north just goes back to the fork. And I think... yeah, so going to the right at the fork. Oh, right, yeah. I kept on thinking that the mirrors that I ended up at just went backwards, but they did not just go backwards. You know what they say about assuming? There's a piece of equipment better than the silver set, but if I walk into the final boss with any of them equipped instead of the silver set, it's an instant game over. Oh. I see. That certainly goes along with the adventure game aesthetic, doesn't it? Oh boy, it is indeed a low visibility room. Let's go. Alright, those jumps scaring me out the gate. Jump scares? Battle shield has been obtained. Hello? Oh my god. Someone's jump scaring me. So we got a battle shield. A shield imbued with fiery zeal deflects almost all attacks, but I do not want to equip that for the final boss, correct? So before I fight the next boss, I should take off the battle shield. Anyways, we've got the Ebola. Where did you come from? Damn, this shield is made of sturdy stuff, alright. That's the wrong game, though. Oh, so I can keep the battle shield on. Alright, so this is where I found the shield. Dead ends are all down here. Cool. I guess if there are Ebolas up here, I can just keep on moving. There certainly are a bunch of them. Oh, look at that. They came at me two at a time, and I just, I had two hands for two opponents. Everyone's catching them. I like how in this game you have such a large bestiary, and then you go through the most of the game only getting drip-fed them. Then you get into the final dungeon, and it's just like, here comes the procession! You know what? Considering this is a sky bridge, I'm thinking that the other way out might have been a treasure room. That looks like progress to me. You know what Gamer Greed thinks about progress. Not right now, baby. Soon as the game gives me a fork and I go down the one that leads to the next part of it, I get a headache. Ignore that little tidbit. That's not to diminish this game's final boss. Take that one seriously. Take the final boss seriously. Got it. Okay. You're now on the 17th floor. Are there any Ebolas, or should I have stuck with the last floor? Oh no! We got new dudes. K-Morel. Okay. Looks like this is also progress, maybe. You're really forcing me down hallways with, where I cannot get advantageous? Interesting. A heal potion? Well, you know what? You're gonna hand that to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Hey. What was the item I had on before? The rod, that's right. Alright, I'm starting to think the Sky Bridge was not the progress. So, we're just going to take another trip through mandatory trades. Bring me another! I could just back out of the hallway and take no damage. How novel. No, I didn't accidentally equip the heal ring. The enemies are just tough, like, oh my god. I'm gonna need full health, full health just to get through that hallway. God dang. Or do I just lure the enemies out I should generally read item descriptions. That will help me with one or two remaining item puzzles in this game. I thought I read all of the item descriptions. Alright. Let's see if I can actually make it through now. And maybe I should just go into the hallway, lead everybody out, break their ankles, and then move on ahead. Unless they just ignore me. Oh boy. Oh no! This got bad. This got very, very bad. Is it even possible for me to backtrack? Is that a soft point of no return or some such? Almost feels like it. I just charged on through without thinking too much. I just realized the fact that I get bashed backwards probably triggers their respawn. So it's basically never ending. I might have, yeah, I'm gonna have to reload my last save. I just don't think I have the HP and defense in order to make it through. Alright. Yeah, it does set me back a little bit, but at the same time, I had no recourse. I have to start saving at the beginning of every single room. I certainly was not anticipating a hallway of enemies that push you back and do a lot of damage. So let's not go through there yet. Let's first get our Irabola entries done. And also see what's on the other side of that bridge. Backtrack before the tower? No. Within the tower, everywhere is accessible until you enter the final boss room. Okay. Rado's Annex. Alright. Let's just go on ahead and do these Irabolas. There are plenty of them in this room, that's for certain. Just trap them in the corner, like the animals they are. Alright, we got the main three stats on the Irabola. Irabolg, pardon me. Like I said, the font can be pretty specific. The shading makes me not see the bottom of the G. Makes me not see it. It's a me thing. Alright, almost done with Irabolgs. Occasionally I'll move past an enemy that I defeated, and I think one of his gibs is an item that he dropped, even though enemies don't drop items in this. Almost there. Yes, sir. You want to be my final entry? You wanted to be my final entry. Ace. Alright, so this is Rado's Annex. What are we gonna find besides bones? He ain't gonna be in East 2. He's not gonna be in East 2. So now we are farming up Molfess, a mud-like monster dwelling within Rado's Annex. Digests through absorption and moves far quicker than one would expect. Will eat anyone, human and monster alike. Oh! Well, hello there. That looks like a very ominous door. I'm not gonna go in there. Am I supposed to go there before going up to the 18th floor? You remember accidentally leaving the boss room a few times during Geese 2. Once you're into the final boss room, the only way out then, death. I'm aiming for their death instead of my own. Don't worry, Adol can't even open that door. Is that the one door that I'll need to equip the Ring of Darkness or some such to open? I'm guessing I need to equip the ring, open the door, then very quickly take the ring off again. That's my guess, at least. Only a person of pure evil can open the door in the annex. Oh yeah, this is the annex, isn't it? So I shouldn't be here yet. Well, we've got these Molfess to farm. Unfortunate for them. That ring will kill me before Adol finishes opening it. Huh. I thought that's what they were aiming towards. Because, yeah, what's the name of the ring again? The Evil Ring. I mean, you need to be evil in order to open the door, and you have an evil ring. Felt like a slam dunk to me. Then again. We're gonna have to find the existence of a Dark Adol. Adol 2. Almost done with Molfess. By the way, in the United States, Costco has started a clearance on the Switch 2 games. And let me tell you that, oh, we're done with the Molfess. So, let's get back in there and see what's one floor up. Slow your butt. That's a near instant. What items do I have? These items. The only two items I'm missing are whatever are occupying these slots, and the 6th Book of East. So, yeah. Costco is doing a clearance on Switch 2 games, and let me tell you, that news spread like wildfire. Scalpers were all freaking over it. You know what? I am going to make a save right before the door, and then I'm going to just keep on moving. And in case it would be a waste of my time, I'll just have this save ready for me. So yeah, I went to one of my local Costco's, and, yep. The only game they had available was Metroid Prime 4, which is really the only game I was interested in. They used to have, let me see, they had Metroid Prime 4, they had Kirby Air Riders, they had, what else? Pokemon ZA, and I think, was it Mario Kart World or one other game? It was 4 games. And so I went there, and they had on display Metroid Prime 4. So I went to go get it. I turned it in. I paid for it, and then I went to their product pickup. They went in. Then the person came back out and said, "I'm sorry, we have run out of stock of that." So I had to get a refund. And let me see. So, in order to move onward, yeah, we need to go up. So then, I found my next nearest Costco, and I just grabbed a card. And then I said, "Can you go in the back and see if there's any of this?" And they said, "Yes, we do." In fact, they had little enough left where they kept their entire stock of it at the pickup desk. So, on retail, Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch 2 goes for $69.99, right? What does that necklace do? You might have forgotten. This necklace, blue luminous blue crystal, able to nullify evil traps. Does the blue necklace allow me to open the evil door? Hi there, Solaris. So anyway, I'll wait for you to answer that. If it nullifies evil, perhaps. Alright. Then I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna make a save right here. We are going to reload the save in front of the door and see how that holds water. Nope. Yep. No interaction whatsoever. And just because I want to give it a try, Evil Ring. Uh-oh. So it works? Oh, the ring and the necklace together! Huh! Huh. So then, can I take the ring off and still go in? I'm gonna keep the necklace on. That's real good. The necklace that wards off evil and the evil ring. I get none of the downsides. Nice. All right. Oh, Adol! It's me, Rhea, the troubadour. Do you remember? I had faith you would come. I let myself be captured. I knew no other way to find you, and there was something I had to tell you. That seems a bit excessive, don't you think, Rhea? It's in regards to the man who ultimately locked me in this room. His name is Dark Fact. He is a fearsome man of ill intent, wears a jet black cape to intimidate those around him. He means to use the power of the monsters to exercise control over all of Asteria. He may even aspire to conquer the entire world. Adol, you possess the Books of East, do you not? Should Dark Fact acquire those books, the world would suffer consequences most dire. Please, you must somehow put a stop to his evil ambitions. Very few people in this world are capable of reading the books of Ys anymore. You, more than any, have earned the right to do so. Please, take this with you. It will grant you the power to read the ancient language of Ys. A monocle! When you have read all 6 of the books, the full scope of the legends shall become known. Adol, please uncover the truth. Darm Tower is a dreadful place, yet it feels oddly familiar to me. You must go. Never fear, Adol, Kristen. There's something I must do, and once I've accomplished my task, I will follow you. Do be careful in facing Dark Fact. His black cape has been augmented with blinding mane from Clarium, the magical metal of Ys. If you do not have equipment made of the same metal, you will likely be unable to defeat him. Oh! Is Claria another name for silver? Or do I have to acquire the battle sword? Hold on a second. Maybe the Book of Ys can tell me about that. You think that level of guidance is good in between? At this point, the fact that it took me half an hour on a very simple puzzle is just like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over trying to figure things out myself. You just drop the breadcrumbs, and when I feel like enough is enough, I'll pick them up and we keep it moving. This is a show, after all. Alright. So, I guess I didn't need those separate files after all. Once again, that old school adventure game stuff happening. So I got all my molefasses. That's good. So we can just continue up the tower. Oh yeah, I didn't even finish my story. So, Switch 2 games in the United States, retail for $69.99 US. The clearance at Costco, they marked, in order to make room for more inventory, they marked their Nintendo Switch 2 games down to $29.99. With tax, that was $32, less than half of what I would have paid if I had picked up the game on day one in a GameStop or something, which is a pretty damn good deal, and just answers the entire question of why scalpers were all over this thing. Well, guess we could just go back to the Darm Tower. And yeah, people all over the internet on like places like Reddit, they have their horror stories of watching people basically buying out Costco's entire stock, like an entire crate of Nintendo Switch 2 games, and then wheeling the freaking things out. It's a terrible state of affairs, but when it comes to clearing out inventory, I guess that they're very shrewd about that. So, I did my legwork. I got my copy of Metroid Prime 4. Wish I would have been on top of it. I would have liked to pick up Pokemon Legends ZA, because I'm going to be honest, Pokemon Legends Arceus is probably my favorite Pokemon game in like the last decade. And that is with me having done a stream of Pokemon Violet. Legends ZA just had that next level Pokemon feel, you know? And so I hear, mechanically speaking, ZA was just building on that. Alright, so we are now farming Kelmarels. Dwells on floor 17 of Dharm Tower, charges its opponents in a straight line, making short work of them. Best not to attack when head-on, lest I'll likely be gored. Damn. Using such violent language like gored. I'd rather just hit you with my, Adol really running around with an Ula Pool Caber. Every enemy that gets finished off, they just fall on the ground, and on the walls, and on the ceiling, and just into the next continent. You can see why they had no stock that day. Yep. The funny thing is that, so, Costco number 2 is where I found my copies of Metroid Prime 4. Costco number 1 was where they had all the copies of Kirby Air Riders. My brother actually went in there to see about it, and they were just all out of everything. So, all things considered, and considering how late in the day I went into Costco, it's actually kind of a miracle I was able to get anything at all on the Switch 2. So, who knows? Maybe I'll find something somewhere for the other games. But, you know, Metroid Prime, low-key, one of my top franchises. So, it's unfortunate about Kirby and Pokemon, but I think I made out with the one game that I was actually interested in. Though, at $30, I definitely would have taken all of the others. That would be a damn fine steal. The sale... hello, my Tongue. A sale at a loss is still more profit than no sale at all. Yep. Did I already read that? I think I might have already read it. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's not, let's not. I am not in the business of getting gored. If it's a single letter followed by the letters O-R-E, I am not interested in having that happen to me. Let's heal. The corridor of enemies, I could use the mirror on them, but I can't buy more mirrors here. Nah. That doesn't seem like a fair trade. Hope everything is okay around where you are. One more stat to build up. Yep, the HP. The HP of the Kelmarel. Get on over here. You're the one getting gored now. Oh, at them lads! Alright. We have filled out our entries on Kelmarels, leaving us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more regular enemies and 2 bosses. Moving on. Yeah. I'm very close to one of the pools in my complex, so I hear children screaming in delight all the time. Oh boy, this one's fast. Saynara? Is that Saynara or Selnara? Looks like Selnar. Ah! I was about to make the joke of, well, sayonara. But no, it's Selnarg, a hand-selected Rifilgin, inhabiting floor 18 of Darm Tower, the elitist of the elite, boasting sword techniques other monsters could only dream of. Man. They're bumping. Their bumping is better than everyone else's. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's not whiff too often, shall we? Okay, so this leads to the exit. Wow. Found the exit on my straight way through. If you ever want to speedrun a game, just make sure you absolutely, at all costs, want to get to the secret treasure chests. Your intuition will kick its irony into overdrive and lead you straight to the next path forward. Okay, so this is where I came in from. So I want to go to the right here. Oh no! There are two exits out of here. Which one do I pick? Don't tell me there's gonna be a third one somewhere. Oh no, there's... Oh, that's just a loop around. Gotcha. Which one is the way forward? Oh, one goes to the 19th floor, one goes to the 20th floor. Ah, gotcha. Let's go visit the 19th floor first. Best bumpers in the game. I remember where Luda is, right? He was on, like, floor 16 or something, right? Like, I had to go up one flight of stairs and it goes into a dead-end room, and Luda's in that dead-end room. Oh boy, more enemies! Cryolosts. Why don't you cry about it? Now, I had one more Selnarg to go before I completed that entry, so I'll just do that. Nope. Still a few more Selnargs. More Selnargs! Adol, I haven't committed enough murder, Christian. There we go. Since I have the Book of Gemma, and Luda's full name is Luda Gemma, maybe I have the Book of Gemma? Is that one of the books of these? Book of Gemma. As I said when I picked up the green book. Hold on a second. That is the Book of Gemma. Alright. Let's just go ahead and read all the books, shall we? So, this is the one that the old lady taking care of Fina read to me. Long ago, Claria was created in East. It was displayed in a temple. Oh, I read the first 3 books, right? Suddenly, disaster struck. Shadow of prosperity. Evil had grown and brought with it seeds of suffering. It struck with all-consuming fury, and in the wake of its demon hordes, even the fair land of Selketa became as ash. Even if all were to be wiped away, the prosperous and suffering alike, the twin trees and twin moons will forever watch over this land. East was healed by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses embody the spirit of the land and inspire our lives. One represents order, the other freedom. If we were to ever lose them, our struggles and achievements would come to naught. You would never again know peace. You must not lose the goddesses, regardless of the cost, even unto eternity's shadow. I speak now of the disaster of East. He rose suddenly and attacked our cities. He called forth molten stone from the bowels of the world to burn our fields and trap us in a sea of fire. It was terrible and absolute. One by one, our proud nations were blown out like candles, and darkness and chaos stole over our world. Surely the Claria was the cause. Was it not the harbinger of darkness? Thus we sealed it within the darkness in the ground, so that hope may shine new again. Forget it not, and never lay hands upon it again. Have we already laid our hands upon the Clarium and not known about it? We have finally found ourselves cornered in the Temple of Solomon. The 6 great demons dog our every step and will be upon us soon. We have decided to leave this land for now, in hope that we may one day return. Take heed, O divided peoples, for grievous times loom upon all paths of the future, but do not lose hope, for time is decreed that a guide shall come. O people, still your laments! He came, bringing his demon hordes with him, and amidst our darkest terrors the goddesses appeared. They had not been seen hence. Have we been forsaken? We of the line of Gemma know an ancient story. It speaks of an amulet made of a translucent blue crystal. This amulet, the story says, has the power to destroy the demon's dread curses. Take note, however, of the weight that time has wrought upon this tale. Proceed with wisdom, for there is danger. Blue crystal, you say? You have Sarah's crystal, and we have the blue necklace. Maybe the Clario was the friends we made along the way. Maybe. Adol's done plenty of touching. I see. Dogi, Fina, Slav. I don't have an amulet, though. Is that where Luda comes in? Alright. I guess we're gonna have to backtrack after all and see if we can make it through that hallway of the Scorpion boys. So I need to go all the way down to 15, take the alternative exit, and then find Luda. Alright, Scorpion boys. Ah! Oh, we made it. That was dicey, but we made it. I got gored like 25 times, but it's fine. Well, Adol heals, I'll heal. I didn't properly hydrate last night, and I woke up today with a Charlie horse. Well, I didn't wake up with a Charlie horse. More like I woke up and in my low IQ sleep stupor, I stretched out my leg wrong. Let's see, so that's the Sky Bridge, so that's not the way through. Certainly was a morning. It passed pretty quickly, though, which is good for me. But yeah, hydrate, and you won't get horse legs. Oh, I need to go down to floor 14, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Take your time. Oh no, I have to remember the way through this freaking tower again. Oh well, the price we pay for the good looks we bear. Because I'm beautiful in it. Well, that's the expedient way to go about it. So, is this the way to the... Is this the way to load up? Let's see. No, I don't think it is. Or is it? Nope, this is one of the boss rooms. Yeah. Alright, we need to go down even further. Oh yeah, Ludo is in the dead end, where I got stuck for that half hour of shame. Breathe air, not vapes or smoke. This is true. I have an especial disdain for smoking and all things tobacco-related. I am not gonna leak down the throats of anybody who does it, and I'm not gonna go on any sort of tears about it. But at the same time, I am particularly anti-smoking. The moment I even get a whiff of the stuff, I start sounding like I start making raptor noises. So, nah, brother. I like living, thank you. If you do it, just don't do it around me. I can still love you like a brother. Alright, so this is one of the dead ends, that's right. I mean, I had to go down pretty dang far. This is the way to loot him. This is the way to loot him. Yep. Hey, Luda, you got anything to say about this? The girl is safe? Oh, thank goodness. It's really quite odd. I've never met that girl before, yet I'm absolutely terrified for her. Wait, is that... Why do you have the Book of Gemma? That's my family's ancestral album. I lost it when I was a little boy. I always wondered where it may have gotten to. Back then, my father told me something. He said that the one who found all 6 books of Ys would be granted the power to bring peace to Asteria. Adol, this is another ancient heirloom passed down to my family, and I'd like for you to have it. The Blue Amulet! My leg is a bit worse than I previously thought. I think I'll stay here in safety and rest for a bit longer. I'll be fine. You have to go, right? Don't you worry about me. Once my legs stop throbbing, I'll make my way out of here. Better hope that doesn't affect. And just like that, we have a complete inventory aside from our final Book of Ys. Anti-vaping ads really make you want to promote. I see. That's, who is the guy they made fun of in South Park because of how hard he went into no smoking ads? It's like that one meme when you low-key agree with somebody, but they express it in such an obnoxious way, you can't tell, you can't, like, you don't want to agree with them or something like that. Well, I guess we're just diving all the way up into the final section. Oh. God help my soul with this maze. Let's see. So if I go all the way down, we go through here. And that is the way to... Let's see. Yeah, that's the way to getting the shield from before. Okay, so no. Did I go all the way down the first time? Yeah, I did. That's the way to the item box. That's the way to the treasure chest. Well, let's check it out anyway. Yep. Alright. So we need to go into the first mirror that we find. That takes us to the fork. To the left. I don't think that is the way forward from the fork. Or is it? Nope. Oh. I have no choice. Okay. Son of a goat. I'm getting a wait. I can do this. So, the first one takes us to the fork. If we go to the left in the fork, we can't go south. We can't go north. The only way out is through here. So left is not it. So we go through this door. We take the first mirror we find. We go right at the fork. Going south, there's no way. We go up. That takes us back. Okay, I'm getting a map. I'm not dealing with this again. East, mirrors, map. Darm Tower mirror map. Let's see. Okay, so the end, we need to... Let's see, so we go to the start. Oh, yeah. Oh, is this for the remake or for one of the previous versions? Surely the puzzle will be the exact same, won't it? Okay. So we are going to start... Let's see. Oh! Hey! East 1 mirror map, Darm Tower. Why can't I just find a simple diagram? There's some mimes, Darm Tower. Darm Tower living up to its darn name. So we're on the 13th floor. 7th. 13th floor. Here we go. Alright, let me map this out. So I'm at the bottom here. That goes to... So in order to leave... This map is not helping me out whatsoever. Eastwind, Arm, Tower, Mirror, Solution. Right, I keep forgetting that, okay. That's just so damn tricky. You go to the right, then you just go back in. It flies in the face of all logic that you would go back into the mirror that you're directly in front of. That's something that will always get my goat. Every time. Who even does that? You enter a mirror, and then you go straight back into the mirror you just came into. Did they do that in, like, the Lion King video game? In one of those, like, really cryptic maze levels? Where you had to go into a cave, then when you came out of it, you went straight into the same one? The one mistake that I'm making is that all the mirrors are very directly linked, when that's not the case. A mirror that is near where I appear... Oh boy. Let me through! Let me through! That is such a design decision. You couldn't have made that corridor 1.5 wide. But yeah. My logic dictates that if there is a mirror, if I go into a mirror, and the other side I come out from, if there's a mirror directly behind me, that is the mirror that I came out from, and going back into it leads to the mirror that I just went into previously, but that's not how it works. As long as we get that out of our head, then the solution becomes clear. Alright. So we are going to move through it. It is a different mirror, obviously. It's just another mirror in the same position relative to where you teleport. I know, but still. It's my fault for having pattern recognition. Oh, is this the next room? When I haven't cleared out yet? Yep. Alright. Let's just go ahead and save here. We've made a bit of progress. See, most games want to give you consistency in building blocks. Old adventure-type games back in the day, nah. They wanted to make you suffer for it. It wants you to get hours of playtime and make you feel brilliant. Battle armor's been obtained, baby! Alright. I am so glad they did not teleport me down into the prison. Armor imbued with the power of flame can withstand any attack. Any attack, you say? So that means if I bump into somebody head-on, it will not take its toll on me? I thought you said it could withstand any attack. Oh. Interesting. Was there another way up that I didn't find? I'm guessing there's an alternative path. Before the 20th floor, safety save. Alright. And oh, right, there was an alternative exit, one that went directly to the 20th floor. Let me just finish up my Cryolos grinding. Still need your gold. Give me a gold, noids! I just have to remember where precisely that other exit is. But at least I'm past the mirrors. Yeah, it's in the bottom left corner of the room. Hello, sir! I appreciate it, but buy me dinner first. Yep, here it is. Before the 20th floor, safety save. Okay. I'll do you one better. I'll safety save right before getting onto the balcony. Alright. What fresh hell awaits us? I was not expecting that! God damn! What are these guys? I haven't finished a single one of them! It's the freaking, the hallway, window dog from Resident Evil. Oh my god! Dwarf? Yeah? That was worth a safety save, good lord! The armor can withstand everything, I'm still getting the impact of being hit. Reasonable. These are the top goons, the evil Adols. God dang. They came in like wrecking balls for sure. They're fast, they hit hard, and they, they're fast, they hit hard, and they jump scare you. Good lord, now I have to farm these dudes for their entries. Nope. I bit off a little more than I could chew that time. Could alternatively just ignore them and go into the room they bursted out of. What do you mean? Good lord! Wow, I got... My ankles are dust. Alright, one of you come this way. Alright, okay. So these guys can adjust their position on the fly. Ah! Corner strats! Corner strats! Bring me another! Yes, that's it. That's the ticket. Oh my god, oh my god. Top of the goons, clearly. Why can I not note? I want to see what their entries say. Now I can note. Inhabits floor 20 of Darm Tower. The strongest warrior amongst the monsters by leaps and bounds. Attempting to take on more than one at a time is a bad time. You love that they get trapped on a wall. That's Adol's specialty. Why do we still have 2 more enemies to find? What is their deal? Oh, this is gonna take a time and a half. This is with my attack power doubled by the power ring. Is this the intended way to get their entries? Or is there some way to possibly cheese it out? We got 1 of 5. No, just one of you. Just one of you. This ain't a peep show. Oh. Little eager, aren't we? But that's fine. There should be some more in the room they came out of. Like one, you think? Might be good to grind. So, there's a future room. Uh-oh. Wait. No, 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 no. Unless I can get 2 of them locked in the same wall, ain't happening. I do see. I can walk in there. Oh, that's what you mean by where they came busting out of. God! I hate it! Okay. Huh. Oh, no! What in the world? Oh! 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 The flame sword! Alright, alright, alright. Am I frustrating to watch? Clearly, I was supposed to go in here, 1, because these dwarfs are so easy to kill. 2, because I get a sword that deals more damage to them. It's fine, don't worry about it. Let me just regen my health here. Alright. That's a 1, that's a 2. Ah, they don't stand still anymore after I get the treasure chest. Why would you do that? Yeah, that substantially cuts down the amount of time it takes to finish one off. Substantially? Mm-hmm. When you were talking about the room that they came out of, I thought you were talking about the, that room that I was doing my slow grind in. How dare you two work as a team? Well, that last hit was risky, wasn't it? But we take those risks. Give it a little bit. Oh, looks like I need to play Brown Dust too. Absolutely no context. We also equip the timer ring here. Yeah, now that I'm doing so much damage, that makes sense. Let's take a look. Timer ring! Well, that certainly helps, doesn't it? Dang it. Sometimes I think I have a good angle, but I don't. Alright, one more entry to grab. And we've got it. That was the final note you wrote before the final boss room, besides making sure I completed everything before entering it, the typical. The graphics on the sky are actually really pretty. Now I'm gonna have to take a look at them. Uh-oh. I didn't have the timer ring on anymore. It is a pretty nice sky, isn't it? And like you said, we got parallax in this. Pretty. Alright. We're going in. We are not giving these guys the time of day. Except a little bit. They have to take their toll, you know. Okay, we're on floor 21. Ooh, what? We're seeing moons now? The sky's getting prettier and prettier. That's how you know we're headed towards the final encounter. When the skybox gets gorgeous. You're saving the best. Oh, no. They're really doing this to us, are they? Ooh, we got... Well, you're just gonna bare your neck for me? I'm gonna take it. Euchrius. A cruel magician inhabiting Durham's Tower's mirror maze. Cloaked and wields a magic sword, able to freely move amongst the mirrors and enjoy toying with its mark. Freely move amongst the mirrors, you say? Wonder what that even means. Was that the last enemy type? Yeah, that's the last enemy type. Bring it on! Board sick? Board sick? A fearsome ogre inhabiting Durham's Tower Mirror Maze uses its sculpted body as a weapon, manages to outperform the Euchrius, despite having no real defense. Make it easy for me, why don't you? Alright. Well, guess we can trawl these areas and get our last handful of kills. And I will remember that I can use every single mirror, and that the ones that are near where I teleport are not entrances and exits. I will commit that to memory. I've got it memorized. I appreciate you for coming at me at angles all the time. Makes my adling all the easier. Huh. Is that the way forward? Did I actually find the solution by going through random doors? How about the one on the right? Mirrors! They're not doors, they're mirrors. Very explicitly stated. There are no chests here? You telling me that I solved this by, Chaos QA? Well, just might as well take this opportunity to heal. Much simpler, no chests. He's just waiting here with a target sign on his back, and I am all too happy to oblige. Alright. Couple more Euchriasses. Couple more Bardishes. Watch as I will be completely unable to find my way back to the boss door. Guys, I think I'm onto it. I think I'm onto it. The game really gave us a superpower where you can teleport only like 5 meters away. Okay. I think I just kept on going left. Hello. I should consider Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. The best part about Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch is saying the name. Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age, the Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. Am I right? Oh. I got my Bordishas before I got my Euchriasses. Let's just go on in and pound some Euchrias. Almost! We are so close to being done with all of the regular enemies. So close! And then all we needed to do is take down 2 bosses, and that will be GG. There it is! Every single note on every single regular enemy in the game. Let me just ensure. I mean, I was completing them as I was going on, but I have to be meticulous. I have to be thorough. How? Looks like I'm not getting that achievement in this playthrough. It's enemy number 8! Ay, ay, ay. They really should have given us some kind of visual indicator. Like, turn their names blue or something. Is that legal? Or I guess more I should say, is that easy to implement? Oh well. Guess we're moving it on! Didn't I check for the Steam? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Well, it is what it is. I can go back off stream. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a heal ring break. Maybe I'll go ahead and grab some water while I heal ring. And I really do hope that nothing comes into oogity boogity me while I'm healing. So let me go fill up my water real fast. I'm still alive. Imagine that. There might be... Okay. Well. Maybe after we're done here, you can, we can walk through a legit things. Alright. Well. So what should I have equipped? The blue amulet? Oh, hello. Alright, we've got a Crystal Man, and we've got a Fire Man. Huh. They switch places whenever I smack them. Okay. Oh, because I'm using the fire sword, I guess. So the one guy who's all fire elemental, he can't get hurt by fire. But the guy who's not fire, he can get hurt by fire. And I have to be really careful about their positioning of their orbiters. Or whatever you call them. Their satellites. It's suspicious to me that this fight gets easier the more damage you do to them. Usually it's the opposite. First try! Can we get some GGs for first try takedown? Is that going to be our GG equivalent? Victory! I will accept this. Nope, that's just an easy boss. Nice. It's much harder in the older versions with only 4-way movement, though. There you go. Alrighty. We're moving it on, baby. So. We got the note. We've got the note on... Let me see here. Yoglex and Olmagun. 2 heads may be better than 1, but these 2 are worse than anything. As they come in for the attack, 1 hit is real, the other is illusory. When damage is dealt, the 2 tag off. And I guess Dark Fact is the one over here. Is that a fact? Yes, it is a fact. Oh wow, we went straight to Darmjar 25. Make sure I'm fully prepped. Healing items equipped. Set my stuff. Let me see. Healing items. I guess. I mean, do I need the blue amulet in order to even walk into the fight? Or can I just have my heal potion out right away? Well, one way to know. One fact about Dark Fact. His name was originally localized as Dolk Fucht. And his real name is in the anime is Sieg Fact. His real name in the anime is Sieg, and that's a fact, baby. Alright, bring it on, Sieg! Well now, you must be the swordsman Reyes spoke of, baby. That's not his voice. His name is not Sieg in this, so he does not get blessed with the voice. Your efforts to acquire the Books of Ys have been truly impressive. I salute you. But in unlocking the secrets contained within, You have brought my plan full circle. Upon your death here today, the name of dark facts shall be seared into the pages of history. Your efforts shall all be in vain. With your final breath, you will curse your weakness. Ah! What is all this now? What did I just witness? I couldn't even get my bearings straight with that one. He just goes straight into it. Am I even hurting him? I am hurting him. Did I cap my FPS? You know what? Just to see what my FPS is like, let me go ahead and quit up the game. Let me go ahead and enable FPS count in the game to see if my FPS is capped. Alright, we're enabling first-person FPS in the game. Unless I didn't do that? Yeah! So I'm capped at around 59 to 55 frames per second. Is that good, or do I need to bring it down even further? Actually, that's a good question. Can I bring it down even further? Display... 60 is the intended difficulty. Well, alright then. But, yes. Well, if that's the intended difficulty, then I'm keeping it right there. I guess heal potion is just optimal, but... How do you hit this man? Do you just get good at following him? I just fall through, and that's it. Alright then. Oh boy, I love going through the same conversation every single time. This pattern is always the same. That's how people can beat him. That's how people can beat him really fast. Okay, let me see here. So he goes down, up, down. How can people follow him long enough to? I didn't equip my. Yep. Oh wait. Can I even use healing items in this fight? Oh, it looks like I can. How can people even stay on him long enough to deal that much damage? Okay. No, I can't even use my healing item in this. Is there something else I should be doing? Like, I went in with a blue amulet. That didn't make a difference. I should be able to deal a whole lot of damage to him. Well, what if I swap my rank around? Does the timer ring even affect this dude? I'll have to see. Absolutely not. Wait. It said, wasn't I supposed to use equipment that was made out of Claria? And didn't I make the theory that silver was Claria at the same time? And that's why they were collecting it? I'm gonna put this theory to the test. Oh! I was right on the money! I was right on, baby! I'm a theorizer! Okay, I just have to make sure to, get on top of him. So, yeah. Claria and silver are the same thing, and he was gathering up the silver so nobody could oppose him. I understand now. Ha! Eat dirt! Ya ugly DVD screensaver! Can we get some victories in the chat and GG's if you're so inclined? Yahoo! Adol found the last Book of Ys in the folds of Darkthack's cape. Book of Ys has been obtained. Alright, let's go ahead and read this puppy, shall we? Book of Fact. Suddenly, in the new light of the rising sun, his siege stopped. His siege stopped. Where it happened, no one knows, even now. But there was rejoicing, for it meant the end of our suffering. To ensure that he should never return, we have sealed away the power of Ys. It lies within the 6 books and will be given to one who collects them all, so that he may become a guide and leads us to peace. But heed ye, who read these words. Those who use the powers of demons shall one day be consumed by them. The prosperity held within is a lie. It is he who leads the shapes that form of evil. All that is, jewel and adamant alike, is a treasure of Ys, as given by our merciful goddesses. Come on, victory! Moderator Catone, you'll give me exactly 1 G. We take those. That's more than I could have ever hoped to ask for. When Adol held all 6 books, a powerful white light filled his vision, and a great feeling of serenity overtook him. And he whispered, "Victory." They're circling around him like some kind of chaotic emeralds. The morning sun began to rise. Gradually, the sky brightened, and the tower's outline began to shimmer like a mirage. As if freed from captivity, birds began to sing, and the demons dissolved into air. We're free, baby! Adol felt the weight of a long journey lift from his heart. The world was at peace. The last Metroid was in captivity. It was as though the historic bounty of Ys had been laid before him to fill his eyes and soul. As the things written in the books vanished, one by one, the shapes of the goddesses began to materialize. Though their faces were unfamiliar, Adol felt in some way that he had always known them. As he looked down upon the earth, he could see Jebba's house, quiet and humble. He wondered if Fina's memory had come back. He decided that when he returned, he would immediately tell her of all he had seen. A dazzling light, seemingly from all sides at once, bathed Adol in radiance. He felt certain that it must be wishing him peace and good fortune. And so, Adol began a new journey. And what a long journey it is. I mean, considering the fact that the end of Trails is in sight, Adol is going to have to carry all of Falcom on his back, won't he? Eventually. Adol is now the Page Master. Ooh, that's a deep cut. I love that film. Isn't that the end of every Ys game? What's at the top of the screen? Is that the top of the tower? And so, Adol began a new journey. The game crashed. What's this? Your local Ys 2 save data conflicts with what is stored in the Steam cloud. Whichever save data you choose to keep will be synced to this device in the cloud. The option you choose not to keep will be overwritten. I will go with the local save. Oh. Wait a minute. Is this Ys 2? Ancient Ys vanished, the final chapter. Okay. That's kind of fun. You beat Ys 1, and then the game just says, alright, you're going straight into Ys 2. Light and darkness. Ah, my goodness. So Ys 2 is very much a continuation of Ys 1. I didn't do this intentionally. The game just asked me. I think the game detected that I have Ys 1 completion data, and because you can import that data over, the game said, hey, you want to import that data now? So the game Steam did this automatically. I did not immediately open Ys 2 by myself. Oh, wow. I guess Adol takes a big L at some point. Wow. There was so much going on in this intro. The goddesses protecting the world. The giant Tears of the Kingdom dragon up there. Adol. Being Adol. 1988, was that? Yeah, that was 1988. Oh. Hello, Marin. Are you alright? Who are you? Thank goodness. My name is Lilia. I'm from the Lance Village. Where am I? You're near the village, in the land of Ys. In the land of Ys? I had a premonition, and wandered this way. And suddenly, there you were, falling from the sky, bathed in most spectacular light. Wait a minute. Was Adol speaking in that cutscene when he asked who she was and where he was? Man, early Ys was wild. Adol with a spoken dialogue, just... This is exactly what Adol does in between beating Dark Fact and getting control of him in East 2. Adol gets bathed in light upon reading the Book of Fact. He, alongside the 6 books of East, gets shot up into the sky and crash land in a mysterious floating island. And then we went ahead and we switched games. Once again, I would like to emphasize that East 1 closed itself. Steam asked me to link up my data with East 2. I said yes. And then immediately, the Steam opened up East 2, and everything that happened started. I didn't even think that was possible. He fell out of the sky. Yes, that's what it looked like anyway. How is he, Lenore? I think that should do it, actually. His wounds aren't particularly dire. And we're back down to 20 HP. That fall must have knocked him senseless. He'll be fine. He just needs a little rest. Look, he's coming too. Just relax, please. This is a safe place. My mother and I live here. What's your name? Adol gave his name. Adol Kristen, your injuries are nothing serious. You're gonna be fine, with a bit of rest. Lilia, Benoa, try to let him sleep a little while longer, as long as he needs. I should be getting back to the clinic. My brother's likely returned by now. Thanks for your help. We'll answer your questions later, Adol. For now, get some sleep. You need it. Okay. Snooze! And we're already back up. Adol just went in, went... Ugh. Bing! Well now, if it isn't Adol... Should you really be up and about already? Your wounds are still fresh. You mustn't strain yourself. Recover fully, then proceed on whatever quest you've undertaken. What shall we discuss? Ys! Tell me about Ys! Tell me about the name of the game. This land has been called Ys for ages. You speak as if you just got here. Are you from another world or something? This is Lance Village. In Ys, you collapsed near a place we call the Ruins of Mundoria. Please, make yourself at home. Have a look around the village if you'd like. Oh my god, stop with the menuing! These days, Mundoria is in shambles. In its heyday, though, it flourished under the jurisdiction of the priests. Ever since the demons showed up, though, none of the villagers dare go near it. Well, almost none. Is there an East version of Slav? Rastini Mine is particularly dangerous, you see, so we keep the entrance under constant guard. There are some old ruins intermixed with the mine tunnels at Rastini. Iron ore and herbs are quite abundant around such spots. We'd often gather them and call it mining. But ever since the demons showed up, well, even our half-hearted version of mining has seemed far less viable. Dr. Flair still goes down to pick herbs every now and again, though, despite our best efforts to convince him not to. My husband passed away when Lilia was very young, so it's just been the two of us for most of her life. Lilia is the only reason I've been able to cope with the horrors that continue to plague us here. If I were ever to lose her... Then we won't go into it. Lilia's out at the moment. She took a basket with her, so I believe she's picking apples. If you go out for a walk, you may run into her. Are you honestly feeling better? Don't lie to me. If you're still injured, you should rest. You're going out, Adol. I have a favor to ask. Could you deliver this letter to Leonore's brother, Dr. Flare? Hey, I got a letter. Lilia may look well, but in truth, she suffers from a severe illness. I'd like to discuss it with Dr. Flare, but I don't think he's come back to the village yet. If something isn't done soon, I fear what may become of my poor daughter. So would you please search for Dr. Flare on my behalf and give him this letter for me? I suppose the best place to start would be the clinic. It's possibly returned without me realizing it. I feel so bad for the poor girl. She doesn't even know she's sick. She doesn't know she's sick. She just feels, whatever's wrong with her, she feels like that's just normal. Alright. Upon starting the game, I should have the 6 books of East and the first 14 character notes. Save often, save your sanity. Alright, sounds good. So let me see here. Yep, I've got the books of East, but I don't have the monocle. Oh, never mind. I can read it anyway. I've been blessed with the power. Alright, and now we're in a new game, so we have new save slots. Very nice. No blinding light. You didn't get flashbanged by the game's immersion. Dr. Flare's a better name than the doctor from the 7th Saga. His name is Dr. Fail. Adol can now read French? Wow. So he can play Expedition 33 in its native tongue. Lucky man. Oh, this is terrible. Just awful! What's wrong with all the shouting, Leonore? It's a carrier pigeon that just arrived with a note from Dr. Flare. There was a cave-in at the Rastini mine. The rocks have blocked the passage and I'm trapped. I can only pray this bird makes it back with my letter. If you're reading this, please send help! Oh no. Unlike East 1, there's a notable point of no return. There is a notable point of no return, so you don't need to make sure you have all enemy entries until right before the stretch between the penultimate and final bosses. Regardless, there's still a point in the game for which you'd recommend taking the time to check if I have everything prior to that point. Go to the clinic and walk through the counter for an achievement if I want. Purchase 3 herbs from the nurse to make the first dungeon easier. There is no notable, I see. Nurse Serena, or Serena. This is terrible. You mean to tell me that Dr. Flare is trapped in the abandoned Rastini mine? You get that, folks? So it would seem, I don't know what to do. I'd be completely lost down in that mine, and the demons would overpower me in a second. There's nothing I can do to help. I'm powerless. Wait, we have a swordsman among us. Adol, won't you please go to Dr. Flare's aid? Please, I beg of you, rescue my brother! We need him here now more than ever! Yes, Adol, please. It would mean a great deal to me as well. Okay, if Sarina says that it means a lot to her, then I have to agree to help. Thank you! What's that? Benoa asked you to deliver a letter to my brother? Alright, go, Benoa! With 2 of us pressuring you to find him, you really have no choice but to give in. Go, Benoa! Pardon me. I don't have much to give, but please, use this to buy some new equipment. 300 gold, baby. I'm rich. We're counting on you, Adol. Show us what you're made of. Oh, and Adol, just so you know, you'll find Adol guarding the entrance to the ruins. He won't let you in without the Elder's permission, so you may wish to drop by the Elder's house before you go. Thank you for agreeing to help, Adol. Please do your best to find Dr. Flare. Pristine Mind is a dangerous place, so don't push your luck. If you get hurt, turn back. You need the Elder's permission to enter too, so be sure to pay him a visit before you leave. Okay. Walk through the counter for an achievement. Through the counter? Dang, Serena gets a whole screen to herself, and, Leonore doesn't. Walk through the counter, you say? Oh. Keep the doctor away. Scatter apples violently across the floor, most likely bruising them. Damn. Adol hasn't even seen an enemy and he's already spreading the carnage about. He's already spread viscera, and he hasn't swung his sword a single time. So, I don't buy equipment. I just buy 3 herbs. Or do I buy equipment and then get enough money for 3 herbs? It's Tita! You're looking more brunette than I remember. Awesome! Those books you got are so cool! I haven't seen you before, mister. Where are you from? Far away? Mister, there's nothing far from here. Since I'm a kid, do you think I'm stupid or something? I don't know, I'm just a kid. When you speak to Lilia, she should hand you an apple, and go to her home and interact with the red bed. What? How dreadful. Although gifted in medicine, Dr. Flare needs to exercise better judgment when picking herbs. Pristine Mind is a pit of danger. It is only a matter of time before something like this all happened. Are you honestly feeling better? She should hand me an apple. Well, I spoke to Lilia, but I don't have an apple. Not telling me to do that now, just saying it so I know before it happens. Well, okay then. Oh, it's Lilia's mom, but no one. She talks about Lilia so much, it's hard to imagine. Cesaria? Hello, the masters of the house aren't in right now, I'm afraid, but do make yourself home if you wish. I'm Master Astel's housekeeper. Astel and Old Man Legs both live here, though they're not related to one another. Old Man Legs. That is an incredible name. So, my notes. Oh. Look at all these notes. People from the previous gang. Dogi is in here. He's lucky number 7 as he should be. Dogi and Dark Fact, the 2 most powerful characters from East 1. And then we have the 6 priests. We have the Destroyer of Worlds and Dark Fact. As I've purchased before, besides herbs, I should purchase a wooden shield to the armory and a wing from the general store. Apples, marrow, flowers, and short swords should be avoided. Oh, really? I'm gonna be given something for free? Aren't you the one who was found unconscious on the field? Why in East were you there in the first place? Oh, you don't remember? You seem like a nice young man. Maybe you should rest and recuperate. Maybe then it'll come to you. All the depressing rumors flying around lately have been getting me down. Damnable demons! If it weren't for them, East would be a veritable paradise. The old Rustini mine has become far too dangerous to enter these days thanks to the demons. Since we can't look for medicinal herbs or mine for ore as a result, prices are very much on the rise. Like fine wine. Boats! Oh dear. I just don't know what to do. I don't think I can face either Dr. Flair or Laszlo as things stand. Because of the demons of the mine, I haven't been able to get in there to restock iron ore or medicinal herbs. I have a wife and 2 daughters at home, you see, so I can't really afford to risk my life like that. How practical of you, Boats. We're twins! Twins! Even our dad can't tell us apart. Can't tell, can't tell. Our mother can't tell us apart either. Can't tell, can't tell. Even we can't tell each other apart. Nope, can't tell. Wait, is that true? We can tell each other apart just fine, big sis. No, I'm the little sis. Oh yeah, I guess you are. Alright, did I get both of their entries? What? They didn't have an entry? Oh, good lord. Bow bow. Extreme violence. My husband is a miner. It's his job to look for herbs and iron ore in the abandoned Restini mine and the ruins of Midoriya. Both have been swarming with demons lately, so the going is not easy. This whole thing we're bumping people to make them talk is getting my goat. There are 33 Lance Village NPCs, so I should have them alongside the 14 East 1 NPC notes when I finish my rounds. So, 47 entries. You're looking after the Pickerth. There are 5 Pickerth in the pen. 5. Did that boy have a lisp? What's up? Did you need something? Leave me be. You have no business with me? Then please just go. Do not disturb my solitude. I loathe uncivilized ruffians. Despite everything, it's still you, Adol. It's still you. I feel an evil presence in Gila's basement. I hate to be a pessimist, but what if there are demons down there? Or what if it's someone that she knows that's turning into a demon? All iron ore gratefully accepted. Bring your stock to Guido's armory. We hear the ringing sound coming from beneath the village. There's a rumor going around that it's the sound of some bell used to summon demons. What we need is a bell to keep them away, not draw them in. Huh. It's Lilia, Adol. Are you sure it's okay for you to go outside? Thank goodness. Leonore said you'd be fine, but I couldn't help being worried until I saw your recovery with my own eyes. Here, I have an apple for you. They say one each day keeps Dr. Flair away. I received a delicious-looking apple from Lilia. I picked it myself. Remind me sometime and I'll show you where the best apple trees can be found. Alright. Let's see. When I speak to Lilia, then go to her home and interact with the red bed. Alright. Back to our spawn point, shall we? So, she was telling me about the demons appearing in the mine. Laszlo! It's driving him crazy. Has been able to go back down for ore. Got no metal to use for making armor. And Pickard's skin doesn't work. Trust me. What have you done to the poor Pickards? Saffron's got a secret. You go to bed at night, I hear the most dreadful screaming and clattering from beneath the village. Maybe it's all in my head, but it all seems so real. I haven't had a good night's sleep in weeks. If this doesn't stop soon, I'm gonna lose it. Mason Torch! That's a name. I heard a lot of rumors, and one speaks of an old ruined tablet enshrined within the ruins of Mundoria. Supposedly, it details a mystical location known as the Sanctuary of Tool. Finding it might make for an interesting goal to set in your adventure, if you feel so inclined. I'll put it in my notebook. Oh, Theo raises the Pickards. With all the demons running around, you can't put them out to pasture anymore. His annoying little sister has to watch them. Legs is always going on and on about the priestesses. He's probably at the ruins now, staring at that goddess statue all creepily. That's Lilia. Alright, let's go back to her house and see what we've got. Was this it? Was it? The red bed, you say? Go to her home and interact with the red bed. Oh. Get in. It smells so good. Okay. Adol's a menace in these first two games. This is only the first of as many crimes on Ys. We just got here, and Adol is already a deviant. Yeah. That's Tata. And I accidentally ate the apple. But who could stop me? Who could blame me? Lila's hands were on it! Welcome! What would you like? Can't say that I've got the best stock in the world or anything, but then, who does these trying times? No real must-buys, but the wing is a pretty indispensable tool for travelers. Best not leave town without one. The rest, well, you might find something to buy. Depends on what you need, I suppose. I used to keep herbs in stock, but there hasn't been much point since Blair built his clinic. I don't mind, though, really. It's more convenient this way. It's made our dent in our profits, but Blair's much better at meeting demand than I ever was. So, I should buy a wing. This is a magic item that'll instantly teleport you back to any time you previously visited. It's basically designed to make narrow escapes from tight situations. If you're ever lost in an area full of demons, you'll be glad to have one of these on hand. Use it, rest up, then get right back out into the fray. It's 100 gold. How about it? Alright. And I wasn't told to buy anything else. I'll make sure I set one of everything aside for you, so if you should change your mind, you'll know where I'll be. Thank you. After getting all 47 NPC notes and prepping, continue with the story. Alright, and you told me to buy a wing and a shield? Wooden shield at the armory, okay. Welcome. I sell swords, shields, and armor here. My stock is a bit low right now, but do feel free to look around. Demons all over out there. Going outside with no weapons or armor would be suicide. We love talking about that in these games. To make certain you're well prepared before leaving the confines of the village. Really wish I had a better selection for you, but we don't have the materials we need. It's too risky to look for Orwell or Estenia swarming with demons. A friend of mine is a miner, so I asked him about it. He said there's no way he's going down there. Can't say I blame him. I won't want to risk my life down there either. That's why we don't have any good armor here. Laszlo's an excellent armor smith, but he isn't really able to do much with his skills these days. If I just had some iron ore, I'd be able to hand it over, get some really high-quality armor made. Then, people tend to think of shields as less important than armor. You'd be surprised how useful they are. Anyway, have a look around, surround yourself by opulence of my stock, and imagine, what if they were yours? Why was that so immersive? It's a hardwood shield. It's light and easy to handle. That one's just going up against demons with it. Probably fine to start with, though. But you should definitely upgrade as soon as you can. How's 100 gold sound? The menuing. Thanks for your business. Come again soon. I got a shield. That shield is red, not wooden. Ah! My husband is an armor smith. He hasn't been able to work for some time on account of his iron ore running low. Can't bear to see him like this. Yeah, he's a really good armor smith, but he hasn't been able to make armor for a while because he has no iron. All he does now is wander the village like a loon. Hate seeing him like that, on numerous levels. He's out here side questing. That's Theo, who attends to the Pickards. Ah, you must be the man Lilia found in the field. Adol, was it? My name is Cornell. I serve as this village's elder, and I actually have a question for you. I was walking in the ruins the other day when I crossed ways with a pair of young girls. Were they also from the service? Fina and Rena? I would have asked them in their names, but I was taken aback by their beauty. They looked just like the goddesses. Without thinking, I began tailing them for a short while, but then they simply disappeared. Maybe I was just hallucinating. Anyway, I understand you have 6 ancient books with you. Might I please have a look at them? And I'll show the books. Look, do not touch. Yes, there's no doubt about it. These are the books of the priests of Ys, handed down to their descendants. These may very well serve as proof that the priests themselves have guided you here to Ys. Each holds the thoughts and memories of one of the 6 priests. There's a place in the Rustini mine known as the Sanctuary of Toll, where a statue of each priest has been erected. I believe your next course of action should be to return the books to the hands of these statues. When all 6 books have been returned to the priest, you may learn the nature of your destiny here in Ys. The entrance to the Rustini mine is in the ruins of Mendoria, to the north of the village. A man named Adol stands guard there, but if you tell him that I have given you my blessing, he'll let you through. Hey, your elder gave me permission to go into the mines. Son of a bitch, I don't need any proof. Go right on in. Cat. Cat. Hello, ma'am. Look at my husband. He's sunbathing out front. It's you! Larson. That's an unfortunate name. It's certainly someone who his friends call him larcening. Dr. Flair was injured in a Rustini mine? How awful. Ah, Lilia was right at the top of the village. Gotcha. So, nobody wandering the... What is this? Is that a duck? Leading her young? Duck! Okay, was that everything? I have no apples. I eated it. Alright, is that all the NPC notes? Nope, we've got a couple more. Yeah, we've got a good amount. Actually, are there some of these out of order? I should have, like, the 47, right? So, that was that. This is this. That was the Elder's house, I think. No. Let's see. What are their numbers? So those might be people like Adol and Flair I can't speak to yet. Alright. 17 and 19. 26. 46. And 49. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? So, 17, 19. Alright. I'll go ahead and grab those 3 herbs while you look those up. Want an herb? That'll be 30 gold. Now I know why it's 3. I will not accidentally eat these herbs. A medicine found all over East has the power to heal minor wounds. I will not equip them. I'm just looking. 46 and 49 I should have. Let's see. Well, I don't. Not 46, at least. 49 I don't have. Who are they? I mean, it can't be these two. $17, 19, and 26 I should not have. Alright. So who are 46 and 49? A girl named Eska and a guy named Polo. A guy named Polo and a girl named Eska. That's Andy. That's Lila. Does Polo have brother Marco? Ah! Chat was onto it. You know what's up, chat. Proud of you. That's Gila. You have a sister named Hava. And a book. I want to read the book. I like books. I'm the page master, haven't you heard? There's Polo. Why are you sighing? Just thinking about the heavenly taste of the rhoda fruit I found in the ruins once. It was divinely scrumptious. If I could eat just one more in my lifetime, then I feel I could die happy. Not willing to risk it, though, with all those demons around. There we go. You're the traveler who's been staying a lot at this house, no? Well, you look well. Feeling better, I take it? Oh, Lilia was worried sick about you. You know, she's a very pretty young lady, and as sweet as a bucket of sugar. And you're not so bad looking yourself. You never know. You two might be a match made in heaven. Oh, I'm sure Adol will settle down and have a wife and a family in this game or shortly after. Expect 3 more streams of these two? Might be 2, but expect 3. That's reasonable. Although I am more open to accepting back seating these days, so hey, it might be 2. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. In one of the original Ys 4, Dawn of Ys, Adol does actually settle down and have a family with Lilia. Really? Huh. They really took his family away from him so he could keep on going on adventures, huh? But that's not canon anymore. What are we even talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for tonight. That certainly was an epic conclusion to Ys 1, and the game just booted us straight into Ys 2. Fun. But that'll be it for tonight. Thank you for joining me on this leg of the journey. You're very welcome for the stream. Glad you had fun. Winds of Goddess and Blorf. And thank you for watching this as a VOD if you did, so you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. It is in the description. It'll tell you when the next stream comes up next time. Let me see, it will be 20th. Ha! I might have a joke game. Chat, in the Discord, let us, give me your best 420 games. Last time it was Katamari, and that was great. 420 is your birthday? Well, we might have to make it a birthday stream instead of a 420 stream. Oh. Did YouTube give you ads? Well, I didn't authorize ads. Whoops. Oh no. Didn't mean to do that. I clicked outside of the window. Okay, not quite, but it's close. 420 is within the same week. Well then, we might make it the 422 game. Well yeah, that just means the 420 game is back on the table. So yeah, I played Katamari. Katamari was trippy. I loved it. I made a lot of people very angry with my skills at the game and my decision making. And if you can give me a nice trippy game for 420 this year, let me know. But if we can't, Ys by itself is already pretty trippy. So either more Ys, more likely I'll see about a trippy game that I can play. But that's it. Until then, game out. Get running, Adol.